What's up? It's Dusty and Dice. You might hear my AC because I need it today. It is hot. Hot, hot, hot. I'm on my lunch break. So, we're going to do it live because I haven't done one in a few days. We got to go grab the Diet Cokes. You dig what I'm saying? Alright. So, personal update first. Let's see. I bought, it's called a Titan size dice or something like that. Anyway, this dice is gigantic. I mean, it's not the biggest dice ever, but it's the biggest dice I own. And I'm going to have to do a video about it. Like, I don't have it on me right now, obviously. But this thing is big. It's, you know, takes up like my whole hand. And I used it in our last game. We play online, but we roll real dice. And I wasn't using my my dice tray. I was just rolling, and on my desk I have like some poster board. And a good thing I had that poster board because it left dents in the poster board. Like if I didn't have that, it would have been dents in my desk. You dig what I'm saying? So that's how big and crazy this thing is. And you're gonna laugh. I got it primarily because I'm gonna sound like I'm super old right now. I got it primarily because where I play, when I play online, it's a little darker in that room, and with my eyes and everything, it's getting harder for me to see my dice and the numbers on my dice. So, oh snap, doesn't look like I'm getting a Diet Coke today. At least not on this lunch break. Sugar. Alright. Dang it. Well, that line was wrapping around the building. So, not getting a Diet Coke on this lunch break. Anyway. So yeah, I bought this massive dice. I bought it from a local game store in Rochester. That's pretty awesome. Wasn't that bad on price either. I think it was like $10.99. So, and then I bought a set off Amazon. That's like oversized dice, but a whole set. Or not as big as that Titan. But still, I mean, they're still pretty big though. They're almost comically big. But they're really high contrast. Like the dice is black and the numbering's white, and the Titan dice is like translucent purple, and the numbering is gold. So with the contrast, it's easier to see. What's up to everybody in the chat? So yeah, I bought these giant dice, and that's what I'm going to have to use because I'm so dang old and my eyes are so bad. That's what I have to use so I can see my dice when I roleplay now. Dang. Never thought I'd be this old, have these bad eyes, but guess that's what it is. Yeah, so the dents right on my poster board. Oh well. Anyway, let's get into what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about soloing role-playing games. Not going to really talk about games that are meant to be soloed, like Ironsworn or Starforged, that sort of thing. In my last video, I talked about that I was going to use like 3 different ways to solo role-playing games, but I think I'm going to nix that idea, and I'm just going to use the one-page story engine. simply because it's easier. It's simple. Like, you look at Mythic and you look at some of these other ones, and they're like super complicated. Not okay, maybe not super complicated, but they're like a complicated rule system to put over a rule system that's already has some depth to it. You know what I mean? So I would prefer that the solo rules I use to be more simple. And that's what the one-page story engine is. Like, it works, it's universal, you can use it with whatever game you want to use it with, and you just need a deck of cards and some dice. So that's what I'm going to roll with, is the one-page story engine. And if y'all have used the one-page story engine, leave a comment below what you thought of it. You know, did it work out well for you? Did it not? Yeah, and the only thing I don't like about the one-page story engine is it uses the word oracles, and you're probably like, every one, you know, one person, well, solo role-playing game pretty much uses oracles now, the term oracles now, because that's become kind of like the standard terminology. You know, it used to be a GM emulator or what have you, but now oracles is the term that's used for like tables and stuff that you roll on to decide what happens during a solo role-playing game. And the reason I don't like the term oracles is because it has a very like it has a connection to, you know, like tarot and fortune telling in real life. You know what I mean? You kind of see a connection there, and I don't much care for that stuff. I don't care for that stuff in real life. So that term being used in my role playing game, you know, it's just a term, but I don't much care for the terminology. But that aside, you know, it's just tables to help you decide what happens in a game. So it's whatever. But terminology aside, it looks like a pretty cool, you know, simple, streamlined rule system for playing a role-playing game solo. And so I'm going to try it out. I'm going to use it, and I have two games that I am really looking forward to trying out, right? One is Numenera. I really want to try Numenera solo, and I'm looking forward to that a lot. Can't wait to play that one. And funny story is, like, years and years ago, I quit role-playing games. I think I quit for like 8 to 10 years, something like that, right? But right before I quit, the original, the first version, the first edition or whatever of Numenera had come out, and I was given the book as a gift, and I had never gotten to run it or play it